Hey guys, in this video, I'll be showing you how I recreated the Red Leaves concept art by Juhani Jokinen in 3D using Blender. So I first started off with placing the two soldiers. I got the original model of the soldiers from CG Trader, and I scrapped the texturing from the uniform and the rifle and redid it myself in Substance Painter so it could better fit the uniform of a World War I British soldier. And here are the references I got off Google Images. The program I'm using here, by the way, is called PureRef. It's a free imaging software that lets you see a bunch of images at once. All the pros use it, and you should too. From here, I added some of the logs and branches in the scene, which I brought from Quixel Megascans. For the leaves, I brought in some texture atlases from Megascans, changed the hue, and separated them into individual leaves to place around in the scene. For the water, I added in a cube with a bit of transmission and a noise texture to simulate the waves. For the ripples beneath the soldiers, I sculpted a puddle texture, which I then rendered to get the depth map. Then, I created a texture map with the two puddles the soldiers would be in, and from then on, I was playing with the poses and lighting to get them as similar to the scene as possible. And I couldn't forget about the little guy underwater. So for him, I made a copy of the soldier, removed the helmet and hair, and then I desaturated him until he looked eerie enough, and then I submerged him. To get the unfocused leaves in the foreground, I turned on the depth of field and set the distance. I also turned on motion blur for the motion of the leaves and moved them a bit from frame 0 to 1. To get a foggy morning look, I added in a volumetric with the principled volume shader. For some foggy clouds, I had a gradient texture with the principled volume shader. After rendering, I went into the compositor and added a mist pass and some glare to add a little more depth to the scene. Compared to the original, I made the lighting more vibrant, added some texture to the water, and a few changes to the soldiers. Since this was concept art, I also created a few extra shots based on the scene. Thanks for watching.